Once you're done with the body and it's worn out, you are free. And because you are free, I hope you stand up for this freedom for all souls upon the planet. May you come to realize that when you wish each other a happy celebration, and it doesn't matter where you are, because you're all controlled by the celebration that's taking place all over this planet, so long as Christianity wags its tail, and so long as Judaism is also there, then we know that we all must learn to respect and honor and love each other, and not want to eradicate one because the other is different. We're all pure spirits. Let's practice it. And of course we have to go and take a serious look now. When we come to the realization that there in Jerusalem or Bethlehem or whatever, and those countries did not exist during the Jesus time, but we also have to remember that it was King Constantine, the Emperor Constantine and his family, who thought it was a good idea, and that is why you have this great big humongous Christian cathedral that was at one time built in Turkey. But we have to take a look. It is the Muslims who hold the key to this religious site in Bethlehem. They hold the key. And why have they had from generation to generation to generation this key? Because Christianity can't make peace. You see, they all talk today about peace on earth. But they can't and have not mastered to live peacefully beside one another. So here we are, they're fighting, beating each other up, killing each other, and the building is crumbling and rotting around them, which is supposedly the so-called holy site, question mark. So if that is the case, and we look around every Christmas season, it seems the darkest of dark comes out in humanity. Isn't it time to bring about change? We need also in this country help for the seniors, which are living in terrible situations. They work, and pay these high taxes. And some of them, because or other circumstances or sickness or whatsoever. And it's not true when you say, oh, you have this fabulous health care. You know, it's like somebody says, oh, we need to help Ford. Well, I live in a place in British Columbia, and I have an old Lincoln. But this old Lincoln had supposedly a need to have its engine replaced. And they knew when they replaced the engine that it was a piece of garbage and not what they told me they did. Nevertheless, we had to pay top dollar, and this car went in and in and in and in. And here I have a car sitting with very low mileage. I mean, very low mileage. Because it just doesn't perform. And when I took it somewhere, I was told this engine needed to be coming out because it also was only running on 7 cylinders all the time. Even time it went back to Ford, this auto dealership here in town. Now I know that you can say to me, but it is an old car. But it was good enough for me. I rather do use the money to help those that are in need. So then by then I need to look at where is the heart of Canadians for the senior citizens, and where is the heart of humanity to say to people like garages here in this town, like Ford, who basically chased me out of the door when I said, when are you going to fix it? and they had a phony baloney story. Well, of course, the manager that was there before, he was never get their ear and was never listened to. So here I am stuck with the 1980s Lincoln, with all new brakes and good tires and everything else other than the heart of the car that's not working. In the meantime, with all the bad weather and everything is going, of course the body is starting to deteriorate. But don't accuse me, because I am there to remind you on good deed, good actions, good honor, compassion for all people and for the animal world. Also, my last beef is, of course, I need to say that the rents are scandalous here. Absolutely scandalous. We're living in a house that, and of course you, wherever you are, you don't care. And of course I know that there are people that are living in horrific conditions, but try to live in the cold. In a house you can't heat up because you're afraid of electrical fire out of the walls. Just to imagine you, wherever you are, if there was, it's a 100-year-old cottage, if there was an earthquake or a tremor here, we would have not a hope. So with this, I am wanting you to open your heart and say to the greedy, never have enough landlords, enough is enough all over the planet. Well, we need to keep this important work going, to open your hearts and all the hearts around us, to make this a much, much better place, a better world. I don't care whether you followers of Christianity or the dilly-dallies, or wherever you are, if these people do the equal amount of good to you, instead of building larger and larger churches that sit closed the whole week, instead of opening up places that they could have built where they could feed and shelter the homeless from this nasty weather. Well, anyway, it goes on and on. But as a Zoroastrian, I call all Zoroastrians, all Zoroastrians upon the planet to have peace, love, compassion for all people. And I wish them a very peaceful winter season. And with this, I wish you all the joy on earth, so long as you take care, and so long as you honor and respect. And please throw away these dumb guns out of your lives in the United States and other countries. You know, religions have not brought peace on earth. And that's my final word. The moment that they learn to bring you peace on earth, as Zoroaster just taught all of humanity, no killing, honor and respect for all life, then this message will sprout as a wheat all over the planet. Goodbye.